Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, you know what time it is. It is Tool Rant Tuesday with Jewel T. Leonard, and I'm here. This week, we're going to be talking about video, because I love video. And what one of my rants is, I don't think that we as entrepreneurs and business owners, founders, coaches, consultants, freelancers, I don't think we do enough video. I think that we're a little bit afraid of video, and so we avoid it like the plague. I will tell you, my first video experience, I started doing video during a very tumultuous time in my life, and it was over on Facebook. And I started on my weight loss journey. That was my topic. My topic was my weight loss journey, and I think that was kind of like it catapulted me out into the public. But I know how hard it can be. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about, though, is that even though it's hard, it can be challenging to do video. It's challenging to put yourself out there. What would you rather watch? Would you rather watch a real person, or would you rather watch an AI video? I think, like, my personal preference is I want to see a real person. Now, I love the video. I love what people are doing with AI. I love it. It's fascinating. It takes my mind into a whole different dimension, a whole different area. It's, captivating and all that. But um we're not doing business with AI characters, right? You're doing business with people. And I think most people prefer to do business with people. So even though we may be hesitant to do video as part of our business and to share content, you got to do video. And what I will say is this: I'm not perfect. I've never been perfect. My hair is just about never right. And guess what happened today? I swear I didn't do this on purpose. My necklace is on backward. Okay. But I'm still out here because I believe that even when it's not perfect, it's still valuable information that's being shared with people. And there's somebody out there who needs to hear what I am sharing, right? Somebody out there needs to become encouraged to do video. Somebody out there needs to know what a lead magnet is. Somebody out there needs to understand, about AI. And there's not a lot of places that are going to break down your product or your service the way you will, because everyone has a different nuance, a different superpower related to the way they do things. Even if there's like 1,000 people out there that do what you do, they don't do it the way you do it. So I think my number one of my rants with video is that I don't see enough of it from us. And I would like to see more from us. And I want to see less AI generated videos. And I want to see people, imperfect people out on video. My second rant about video is, let me just tell you that I hate, and I don't say hate about a lot of stuff, but I hate editing videos. I'm sorry. It is like the worst thing ever. And so you will notice another imperfection is I don't really edit my videos too much. Now I have a tool. Okay. I use captions, and I'm not a caption affiliate or anything, but I have found that's the simplest tool for me to use. And that's only because I needed, guess what? Captions. But you'll find a lot of imperfections in my videos. And you know what? I really don't care. I really don't care, because it's like this. I feel like you either like me or you don't, So if you're watching my video, then please forgive me for being imperfect. But it's more important to me. What's more important to me than being perfect is being relevant, being accurate, and being honest, and being impactful and valuable. Like, those things are more important to me than, my hair being perfect, or, my necklace being turned around the right way, or my nails not being overgrown, like, and some days they are. It's more important to provide value. So that's one. So rant number one, not enough of us out here doing it. Rant number two, video editing sucks. But then, that being said, how can we? Because, with the tool rant, we're not just going to rant, right? I'm not ranting just for the sake of ranting. I'm ranting, to get it out. But then we always want to take our challenges and turn them into opportunities, or our problems, and fix them, or just move on. And so when it comes to video, here's some things that I recommend that you can do to make it easier. The first thing is just take the first step. And the way I recommend you take the first step is to, and this is everything in marketing, you're going to hear me say this over and over and over again, is understanding your ideal customer. And I know that's hard. I swear I have been spending months just trying to really understand, who do I help? How do I help them? What is the problem that I solve? I get it. It's not easy to do, but just pick something, just pick something, because no matter what it is, it's probably going to change. But what it does is it will allow you to have a talk track, right? If you just pick a group of people, if you are, I don't know, if you own a bakery, pick people, mothers, people who have little, bakery eaters in the house who like that type of thing. Just pick anything. If you're in landscape, pick some, pick, that you're talking to homeowners, like that, at least that level of detail. Now you don't have to stretch so much to come up with what to talk about. You're talking about something that is important to you, is relevant, and it aligns with what you do. That makes it so much easier to get out and do content. Because if you're out here and you think you have to entertain people, or you think you have to talk about what's most relevant in the news today, it's always going to be hard to find something to talk about, because you're like, oh, well, what will people think of, what will my friends think if I, give my political opinions, whatever it is. But if you just focus on kind of what you do and what makes you uniquely you, let people get to know you. I think that that's a safe way to do video. And what's the worst thing that can happen? You get tons of viewers and you get trolls. I mean, I feel like this. If I get a troll, I feel like I just graduated and I'm really doing something amazing, right? Because, I realize that in many cases, there aren't many people watching my videos, right? I'm hoping that they'll catch them on the replay. I repurpose the content. Another way to get out there, because if you're not visible, you could have the most amazing product, most amazing service in the whole world, but if nobody knows that you're out here with the thing, then guess what? You may as well not even be in business. So the downside of not doing video at this stage that we're in right now is that you'll be invisible, right? And we don't want you to be invisible. We want people to know your business, find out what you do, understand why it's important. Because I tell you what, there's so many things that I know a little bit about. Video is one, but I can tell you right now, a person is all they do is video editing. Oh my gosh, they're going to be so much more amazing at video editing than I ever will be. And you know what? They can share tips about video editing to, people like me, to help us kind of just muddle through until, we're ready to pay for that service, or, any other marketing thing. Just get out there. If it's not marketing, it's business, whatever it is, it's hair. I don't know what your business is. You're doing technology. I met a guy who actually does scraping. I thought that was really fascinating. I think this person should be out doing content, because I'm very fascinated by how that all works and how you can pull data in, and how can you, do my member list off on my website, and I don't have to look at. There's so much stuff out there that and that I know that people need to know. So anyway, so the one thing is to pick a lane, identify your ideal customer, pick a lane, and just start producing content. Questions that you have in your mind. Like, I do content about stuff that I have questions about. I do content about things that were broke that I fixed. That's how I determine what content to do. I think about, well, what would I want to find out about? And then I go do it, right? So video is something that I've had to overcome. I'm better at doing video now than I was when I first started. I assure you. Okay. And it's the same thing with you. Anything that you start, when you first start, you're going to suck. I guarantee you, you're going to suck. But at the end of the day, if you keep at it, you're going to be touching people's lives, the way they do things, and you won't ever know. Like I did a video on, I can't remember the topic, but there was a video that I did. It was like a personal topic. I think it was on forgiveness or something like that, over on Facebook. And I was surprised at people who would comment and say, hey, you know what? I was going through the exact same thing, and I'm so glad you posted this, because I thought X, Y, Z, right? So get out there. The second thing is that there is a way to use AI in doing your videos that can help you. For example, I use Restream, and they have a new feature on Restream that will do clips for you. That means that you can do one video, okay? And then use AI to split it out into multiple clips. I think there are some other apps like Opus Clips that does this. I haven't used it yet because, quite frankly, most time I feel like I'm glad just to have a video out, period. But there are ways that you can take that content and repurpose it on other platforms. And I highly, highly, highly encourage that we do that, because no matter how you may feel about video, this is the way I think you should think about it, is think of it as a conversation that you're having with a friend, because that's really what it is. I am, believe it or not, somewhat introverted. Okay. But when I'm on camera, I'm just talking to you like you're my friend, like I've known you for a little bit, or I got a problem I'm helping you solve. Anyway, so video, my rant is one, I'm gonna wrap this up. One is there's not enough of us out there doing the video. Two is there are ways. Two is I would rather see, and I think most people would rather see, a human being instead of your AI generated video that's not really you, right? It's a matter, and let's go a little bit deeper. It's a matter of trust. Okay. If I see that all the content from your business is AI generated content, and you can tell, most people are getting a little bit savvy where they can tell when it's like an AI generated person versus a real person. So if I can't really see what you look like, then I don't really know if I can trust you. I don't really know if you're a real person, which you might not care. Like, how many apps and solutions have I purchased and never talked to a human being? You just care that your problem gets solved. But if you're looking for someone to partner with you, like I do with my clients, then you want to see, is this a real person? Are they real? What are they talking about? Does my personality match with their personality? And you can't tell, people can't tell that about you if you plaster up, a computer generated image. They just can't see this you. Now, you might not want that, but I'm gonna tell you, there is a video, a YouTube channel that I listen to where the woman never shows her face. Like, everything on the video is from the neck down. Okay, granted, it's a different kind of topic, but the point is that if you will just make the commitment to begin to do video content, you will find a way that is comfortable for you to provide video content without stressing yourself out. But the first part, the step that comes is, the commitment has to be there. If you won't make a commitment to do the video, you'll never do the video. And, oh, my little video's not playing. Oh, my little fire. Oh, I wanted my flames to show. Anyway, if you don't make the commitment to do video, you'll never do it, and your business won't benefit from it. Again, okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Rant number one, not enough of us out there. Rant number two, we need to leverage. I forgot what. Leverage AI to make less replace you, because people do business with people, and it's a matter of building trust. And three is, don't identify who your ideal customer is, and then use your vision of your ideal customer and the problems that you solve for them to create content for your videos and answer the questions that you would have. Answer the questions that you perceive that persona would have. And that will provide you with a never-ending flow of ideas for content to come out with. And start small, like a week, once a week, do something, and then get used to it, and you'll get better. I guarantee you, you will get better over time. So this is Jewel T. Lennard. This has been Tool Rant Tuesday. Fix it or forget it. And I hope this has been valuable for you. And listen, this is what I would like for you to do. If you want to dig deeper into video or AI or lead magnets or any of those topics that I cover here, go ahead and subscribe to my Marketing Fix for Founders newsletter on LinkedIn. A link is in the comments. And that's where I'm doing a deeper dive on these topics. Now, I owe one for last week on lead magnets, which I'm working on, because I definitely always want to be providing value. But go ahead and subscribe to Marketing Fix for Founders, and for a deeper dive on some of this content. And I will check you out next Tuesday at 2 for Tool Rant Tuesday. Fix it or forget it. Bye for now.